We start our programme in France, where officials say nearly 1,000 protesters were arrested in a fourth night of rioting after the police shooting of 17-year-old Nahel M in a Parisian suburb. Overnight, the Interior Minister claimed that there had been a downturn in the violence. Well, the unrest broke out in several cities, notably in Marseille, in the south of the country. Video footage showing streets on fire and shops, including a gun store, being attacked and looted by rioters. Well, despite the deployment of 45,000 police officers right across the country, the violence continued, including in the capital, Paris.
A handshake and a hug between leaders. Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez visited Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv on Saturday as Russian bombs continue to fall in Ukraine. In Kherson, 2 houses were destroyed and 2 children and a woman were injured. It comes as President Zelensky announced a new package of sanctions against Moscow. As Ukrainian forces continue their counter-offensive, Kyiv says it has detected 2 Russian submarine missile carriers in the Black Sea. Moscow claims a Ukrainian attack in the Zaporizhzhia region has killed 2 people. In Donetsk, another attempted attack was allegedly neutralised by Russian special forces. And moving north to Belarus, satellite images show what appears to be Wagner forces relocating to a formerly disused military camp.
"40 Russian diplomats and embassy staff have been expelled from Romania as relations worsened between the 2 countries over Ukraine. They left on a special flight from Bucharest, which was organised by the Russian authorities. The number of staff at the Russian embassy has been slashed by more than a half and follows an expulsion of 11 Russian diplomats after Ukraine was invaded. Moscow then responded by expelling 11 diplomats from the Romanian embassy.
A truck collided with several vehicles and market traders in western Kenya, resulting in the tragic death of at least 51 people. That information coming from authorities there in Kenya. Dozens more injured and hospitalized in the crash, which took place Friday evening in an area notorious for vehicle crashes near the Rift Valley town, about 125 miles northwest of the capital of Nairobi. Officers at the scene counted 51 bodies, they say, but more people were believed to be trapped inside of that wreckage.
For the first time in 2 months, B-52H strategic bombers from the U.S. Air Force are in South Korea. Air forces from South Korea and the U.S. staged combined exercises today involving 2 of these bombers. Also taking part in the drills were F-35A and KF-16 fighter jets from the South Korean Air Force, as well as F-16 and F-15E fighters from the U.S. Seoul's defense ministry said both countries are showing a firm determination to strengthen their combined defense posture by enhancing interoperability between their forces.
The rapid growth of artificial intelligence, AI, has now forced Twitter to take some restrictive measures to protect its database. Owner Elon Musk has announced reading limits to address the problem of data scrapping and system manipulation caused by the AI companies. Musk made the announcement on Saturday, saying that the restrictions will limit the number of tweets which users can read every day. The curtailment will apply differently to different accounts. Verified accounts will be able to read up to 6,000 tweets per day, while the non-verified accounts, which constitute the majority, will be limited to 600 tweets per day. This number will further drop to 300 for the unverified accounts, which are new, that is.
No mérito, também por maioria, julgou parcialmente procedente o pedido para condenar o primeiro investigado, Jair Messias Bolsonaro, pela prática de abuso de poder político e pelo uso indevido de meios de comunicação nas eleições de 2022 e declarar sua inelegibilidade por 8 anos seguintes ao pleito de 2022.